Okay, so I just wanted to get back on here and say that on Sunday, I think it was Sunday, guys will tell me if they're right or wrong. I had them to watch Finding Nemo. They've seen that movie before, but this time I told them that the movie is based in Australia and the characters have Australia. One of the characters, which was the sea turtle, had an Australian accent, and it talked about the Australian currents, which one of the boys is going to do a project about. He's going to do something about Shark Bay, but we may change that to the I can't even think of the word of what it is now. The Australian current, but I'm looking for another. I'm looking for another word of what it's called. I cannot think of. Who? You doing a project right now about the animal? That's that paper that you writing right now. And then another one is gonna do a project on the Opera House. But y'all tell me when y'all watched Finding Nemo the other day, and Ashley, you can tell me about Finding Nemo. So I'll let Ashley talk first. Tell me about Finding Nemo.
They had a son called Finding Nemo. It was his parents. He had two parents. And Nemo didn't see his parents anymore.
Well, he didn't see he had two parents. That's right. His mom and his dad. And his mom got ate by a shark. We didn't see her get eaten by a shark, but she was there, and then she wasn't there no more, right? So we're going to assume. Yeah, in the beginning. The mama name was Coral. And all the babies, too, because it was a whole bunch of babies. And so the only two that was left was the dad, Marlin, thank you, Rashawn, and Nemo. But anyway, the movie is Australian based, just like Beauty and the Beast is Paris based. I mean, each one of the movies is anyway. So we watched that movie. Tell me about that movie, guys, and how it relates to Australia. The things that I told you to look out for. What do you remember, and how it has something to do with Australia?
Mom, can I do it too?
These fish was in the book.
You can come over here if you want to, because I am live. So you can come over here. You can come over here. You can come over here. You can come over here.
He's good.
But we want to see you. You look so handsome.
You want to see me?
Yeah, we do. We want to. Don't climb on my couch though. Okay, go ahead, LeBron.
We saw these fish in the movie, and they was forming as a. It looked like a school of fish.
It was a school of fish. If they were together, it was a school of fish. I don't remember what the name of those fish were, but what else? Go ahead.
I was saying they was forming shapes, which is this right here.
A city in Australia.
A city in Australia. They did a form of this right here.
Hey, y'all can't talk at the same time.
And they saw the Sydney Opera House.
Okay. Go ahead. You said something totally different. You said the school of fish formed the what?
That's the Opera House.
Oh, talk to the camera and stop getting irritated. He didn't even say nothing along the lines of what you talking about. No, he didn't.
I said the fish formed as the Opera House.
Can't nobody hear you.
The fish formed as the Opera House, which looks like this.
Okay, what else, Rashawn? What about the East Australian Current? The EAU.
Well, I knew there were sharks there. Shark. It was sharks in the current.
I'm talking about Finding Nemo. I want to know how they were. No. So what was the address? Does anybody remember the address that they were looking for? So when he lost it, some divers. This how I got to this. I was finna read. About to read this book to Ashlyn, and then I thought about how we had already watched Finding Nemo earlier this week in preparations for us talking about Australia. Nobody cares.
No, I'm thirsty.
Okay, so that's what made me think about the Finding Nemo. We didn't even do that today, but it made me think about that when I was going to start reading this book. But what was I just saying?
About
oh, what was the address? So when the divers came in and took Nemo and went away on his boat, You remember that part, Ashley?
Yeah.
Okay, so he left his goggles, and his goggles said what? P. Sherman, 45, Wallaby Way. Y'all wouldn't.
And Carl said that.
You keep jumping over my stuff, and it's really making me mad.
I'm not trying to
Don't sit on the edge of the couch. Move what's right there so you can sit down. It said P. Sherman, 45, Wallaby Way, Sydney. What's a wallaby?
What's an animal?
And Mom.
An animal where?
You said that starts with
What?
a W.
I'm trying to get y'all to think about that, though. I'm trying to get y'all to leave my lamp alone, LeBron. Because you're not providing information. I'm trying to get y'all to tell me something that y'all saw.
I don't see that book.
What's his name again? That little one?
What
Oh,
was
I know one.
The little one. That card said not.
We
to
saw
touch that
sharks,
bird.
and we know that sea turtles can live over
He was a
100 years
Oh,
old.
yeah.
That's not what
You said what now?
We know that sea turtles can live over 100 years old.
Yeah, the sea turtle in the movie was 150. So we just assumed from that they can live a very long time. So we didn't ever Google and see how long they live, but they obviously have to live a long time.
Mom.
One of them.
The kid that the dad said not to touch the boat, and he did it anyway.
He sure did.
He didn't have to do that.
Nope.
If he did, he should have not did that
He should not did that. Because what happened?
because he got took away.
Yep.
He should not did that.
Yep, he should not did that. So then they had to travel a long way to find Nemo, which was to Sydney, to find him.
Which would never happen if you never touched the boat. Or never went to school.
So,
You should have went to school.
again, if you're wanting to know how to teach Australia, which at the end I'll probably do a whole video collab if I can remember to think about it and put it all together. So it probably won't happen. But the knowledge is what's most important anyway. I wanted to do a video on how to teach Australia with the things that I had for her age and their age, but you know, I probably won't get to that.
You should do it, man. What you gonna do?
Little boy, you just knocked my camera down. Okay, put that down, Ashley, because we're not doing it. That's not
Can
what
it
we're
be
doing.
mine?
No.
Because the pink.
Okay, so now we're going to just finish reading this book. When I turned on the first page, Ashlyn did know what number that was. I was so excited. Huh? Yeah, I'm still live. Wow, what's up? Okay. So, this is One Less Fish. It is a lot of animals.
Kangaroo, platypus, sharks, crocodiles. And this is called
What?
What this is right
they
here?
have camels too.
Oh, this animal right here.
What is that?
Oh no.
Let me see that.
People got it on ours.
It's not gonna eat it on mine too. That's what it eat.
They have
Oh, I don't know what that is. Echidna.
Echidna.
Echidna. I
No,
don't want to pronounce it.
I know. I just know.
Kangaroos, wallabies, wombats, koalas, Tasmanian devils.
Oh,
I got that right here. Is that right, Mom?
Hmm.
Tasmanian devil is right.
Mm-hmm.
It says it over here.
Used to be a cartoon that had that. What are you getting irritated about, little girl?
What is that? That's is that a shrimp?
That's a shrimp.
The other page.
No, it's a plant. It's a plant.
Oh.
No, it's a shrimp.
I don't want you to do that. A spider orchid.
I see it. You know, let's be
That's not an imp. That's a flower.
I said that.
Here.
Let's be quiet.
Okay.
Book. It's my book.
Come on, let's finish, Ashley. Okay. 12.
I gotta put camels on.
12 gracious angelfish, thinking they're in heaven. Along came the divers.
The divers are in
away
Finding Nemo.
And what happened? It says, now there were 12, and then a diver came. Uh-oh, what's going to happen?
Oh, I saw them.
11. He took one. Because
No.
if you have 12 and you take one, it's 11.
Yeah.
The diver took one. Because if you have 12 and one less is 11. So now there's not 12 anymore. There's 11. Let's look. 11 cheeky snappers racing round the bend. One took a hook. Oh, now there are. What's this number?
10.
Very good.
Look, guys. Guys, look. Look, guys. Guys, look.
We can just show them. Pick it up and turn the book around so they can see.
Look. Look right here. Look. Right here.
I still can't see nothing.
The fish look like Nemo.
Clownfish.
It's clownfishes. And that's their home.
Why didn't you just say that?
And look at the bun. It's clownfishes in their home.
Ashlyn, we're counting down because we have to learn how to count down too. Just like when we count up, we say 1, 2, 3. We keep adding up, but we have to learn to count down too. Okay?
Like
That's
10,
what we're doing.
13,
No.
14.
Oh,
What in the
world? No, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We gotta learn how to do that, and we're learning because something keeps happening to each one of the fish. We had 12, now we all the way down to 10. We already lost 2. Okay, so let's look. 10 dainty clownfish, wondering where to dive. People start drilling.
Oh my God.
Now there are
9. Oh my God.
9.
Mhm.
9 clownfishes.
because I need to know if she knows these numbers, so I don't need you to say it. What do you want?
There's koalas, emus, kangaroos, platypus, shark, crocodile, camels, and toads.
Okay.
I don't even know how to guess all those animals that we got over there. All the animals I can think of. Longhorn, dog.
No, we have a lot of stuff. Hey, stop.
Buffalo.
Hey, I need you to. Nope. We're not talking about Texas. We're talking about Australia, and we're about to get ready to wrap up Australia. So I need to have that. I need to have that paper done. So now there are 9. 9 tiny tigerfish, wonderfully ornate. One found a plastic bag. Now there are. Did he die? What's that number?
9.
No, it wasn't.
8.
8. 8 is 1 less than 9. 8 is 1 less than 9. What's 1 more than 9?
10.
Very good. But what's 1 less than 9?
13.
No.
8.
1 less than 9 is 8. Okay?
Okay.
8 weary Rosses fed by naughty Kevin shouldn't feed the fish. Now there are
So another fish is
7.
7.
And I'm going to be 7 on my birthday.
Mhm.
killing fish.
Yes, you are.
Fishes do nothing to you.
Oh, let's finish that.
Mom,